back. So, we got the Martin out to play with a tuner review. This is a set of Gyker tuners that my wife actually bought for me on for our anniversary this year. So I've only had them on here for about a month. And gotta tell you, really love them. 53 bucks Canadian on Amazon. Fantastic. They keep their tune extremely well. I've had no issues with these tuners. And they are a 21-to-1 ratio as well. Higher ratio is better. That means turn, 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 turn for a little bit of response, right? Unlike 14 and 18 to 1s, it's like little turn. Oh man, I just went over. This you got to turn a lot further to do the same thing. So higher the ratio, better they're going to be for you. Also, when you get into higher ratio tuners, of course, the quality goes up and up and up and up too, right? But then again, so does the price tag. But if you wanted to compare these to, say, a set of Grovers, Grover didn't have anything to offer me for this thing, especially in the mount as well. But what they did have to offer me was like 140 bucks. They're gold, same kind of, tuner heads on them and everything, but only 18 to 1. And I'm like, it's probably what I have on here already, and I'm not really fond. Well, that's the thing. I didn't like what was on here. They were chrome, man. Like, Martin, please, use gold tuners. People love gold. At least I do, anyways. Anyhow. So, let me show you these things a little bit closer up. So, we have a 90-degree mount on this particular Martin. Some will have an offset, but these are 90. So that means no new holes to drill. Also, because the original tuners were already 10 millimeter with nut and washer, it's simple. Rip them off, throw on a new set, lickety split. You're done, okay? Now, you'll notice they do look very similar to Grovers, but they are not. They are Gykers. And they're actually way better than Grovers for way less money. And believe me, I am a bit of a Grover fan. I do really like Grover tuners, but I have also got a real thing for Gykers. The first time I tried a set of Gykers was actually on a Gretsch guitar, a little bit different key, and they were chrome because I didn't know. I also didn't want to mess with that guitar because it was like the top was like old fart silver, and it's kind of like I don't want to put gold parts on that because it would just look horrifying. And I wasn't going to repaint the top either, just to get something that would be workable, right? So I'm like, all right, let's get some of these Gykers, try them out, first time ever. 21-to-1 ratio, same as these, and man, I gotta tell you, way better. Tuning stability, really much improved over 14 or 18-to-1 type tuners. And they look beautiful on the guitar, front and back, so bonus. And of course, being a lot cheaper than Grovers too, save a lot of money. Throw that into a couple packs of strings because, even my Martin here, it uses the Martin Lifespan 2.0 strings, and yeah, they're not freaking cheap either. It's like 25 bucks a pack. We're talking Canadian bucks here, right? So yeah, you can buy a set of these and 2 packs of strings and still have money left over because the Grover gold ones now are like almost 150 bucks. At least in Canada, so I could buy a few packs of strings actually. But yeah, they work fantastic. I would definitely recommend these tuners. And the 21-to-1 is definitely going to help you out with not having to worry about being so fussy because 14 and 18-to-1 tuners, it's like a little bit of movement is a lot, right? These, even though it's only an extra 3 turns over an 18, it's a lot more than that compared to a 14. You turn more for a more finer tuning range. So when it locks in, it's there, baby, right? Now, you never ever down tune anyways to pitch. But there are tuners out there, if you want to pony up that kind of dough, that you could actually tune up, tune down to pitch. It don't matter. And they're also going to be a really super high ratio tuning as well, which is something I was actually considering. But then I thought, do I really want to spend almost $500 on a set of tuners? It's like, they're cool looking and they got a superbly high tuning ratio. However, I only paid $1,500 for the guitar, so I'm kind of thinking, well, I almost bid on $200 for a set of tuners, but I just decided, 21 to 1, it should be more than enough. You know what I mean? So, and they are, and they work great. The build quality of the Gyker tuners that I've experienced so far, which has been my set on my Gretsch, and this set, I have no issues. Like they're fantastic. The shafts are very well tight. They're not rock solid tight, because pretty much no tuner is until you're really pulling up the dough. Okay, but they're more than tight enough. So very minimal amount of slop when they're not inside the guitar. But once you install them and you put your washer and your nut in there, I mean, they're rock, man. They're like dime on good. They run very smooth too, which is very nice. So no grit, no grinding, none of that sort of thing. Very minimal backlash too when you are tuning down. Unlike most tuners, 14 and 18 to 1 tuners, a lot of them, as soon as you back it off, it's like a hoo-yah! It's like, what happened? I think I dropped an octave. You know what I mean? They're just horrible, right? These are not like that. They have very minimal backlash, but there is always going to be some there. But you always tune up to pitch anyways. That's what you're supposed to do, is always tune up to pitch. But they're great. I like them. The reason why I'm playing so much too is some guy asked me, he says, how long have you been playing? This was on the Beaver Creek one I did the video on. I says, a little over 40 years, and been teaching for over 30 plus years, and and I do play on 2 worship teams, plus I teach guitar, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I just don't really like showing off on YouTube. It's not the point. This is about the product, right? It's not about skill level, showing off or anything, not to win a contest or a fan group over it, but sometimes I do some pretty crazy stuff on my channel. Many of you have seen some of the nutty stuff I've done. So as far as the tuners go though, I give them an easy 4.5 out of 5. Definitely would recommend them. Try a set out yourself, see how you like them. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is you don't like them and you send them back and find something different. We don't all like the same thing, okay? But I really do like these Gykers. I think that, in my honest opinion, they far surpass Grover, and Grover didn't have anything to offer me in a 21 to 1 either, which was kind of pretty sad and pathetic. At least, if they did have anything, it was not going to be coming in anytime soon. I can't even remember what they had, but in the price range that I was looking at too, I was willing to spend like $150. Which is a set of 18 to 1 Grovers. And it's like, I don't want 18 to 1. You know what I mean? It's like, I love Grovers, but I want 21 to 1 or higher. So I found out that, Gyker's got these, and they were gold, and it's like, and they got black, and they got silver, and, they got different button styles, and you can change the buttons. If you don't like kidney beans, which I never really liked kidney beans on the Les Pauls, but, because you can change those to like tulips. But these I like. They're okay. Even for kidney beans, I like them. And I wasn't going for the whole Les Paul look either with that. And there was a few other type styles, and I'm kind of like, it really doesn't thrill me much. I don't know. If I ever found a tuning peg handle that I liked more than this, that was reasonably priced, I might switch just these parts out, because that's all you got to switch anyways, right? But otherwise, rock on. I say go grab your set, try them out, see what you think. Let me know in the comments below too if you've had experience with the Gykers, what your turning ratios were, and how you found the tuners to be for you. Anyways, in the meantime, I'm out of here, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.